or so years after the United States did, in part because it has not wanted to touch foreign technology. USAID tried to encourage them to look at different foreign options, did assessments of alternatives, and Indians in general thought that this was a way to scam them into buying U.S. technology. So they favored a state company, and right now their biggest demonstration plan is like 6.2 megawatts or something. So you get different attitudes, again, depending on the industrial structure in the countries, depending on the money that's available, and depending on the specific challenges that are out there. But the other thing I'd say that is helpful for CCS is it's so far away from commercial application that some of the sensitivity is a bit lower. Some of the worries about helping your competitor are a bit smaller because people feel this is way off down the road. And the connection to concerns about trade and openness are also different because you're not so worried with CCS about whether you'll have market access next year. You're worried about whether you'll have it in 10 years, and who the heck knows. So you don't want to hurt yourself now because of that situation.
Yes, I'm Philip Hughes from the White House Writers Group, and I'd like to explore a detail of Ms. Tan's presentation that struck me as intriguing and may tell us something at least about the past of technology innovation and diffusion. In the SC and USC coal generation technology case that you described, you mentioned that this was technology developed in the United States, and that the US actually has the largest number of units, at least SC units, actually deployed. China, the second largest number, and the only USC units, evidently. But all the companies that you listed in your presentation as the JV partners or licensees of that technology with their Chinese partners are not US domiciled companies. ABB, Alstom, Mitsubishi, Mitsui, etc. Now, admittedly, those companies have US subsidiaries, and I don't really know what the ownership structure of this technology is within those multinational companies. But how is it? How did it come about that a US developed technology ends up being the intellectual property of a bunch of non-US domiciled companies who in turn are either the salespeople of that technology back to the US for those plants you described and the licensees or JV partners for the developments you were describing in China? What does that tell us about how this all works?
Extremely important question. We ask ourselves all the time. I think you should ask the US policymakers.